What if I told you the most devastating war the world had ever seen began with a car ride? A single bullet fired on a summer morning in 1914 set off a chain reaction that pulled empires into conflict, redrew the map of the world, and changed the course of human history forever. Welcome to the entire history of World War I in just 10 minutes. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button for more powerful stories from the past that still shape our present. It's June 28, 1914. Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary is visiting Sarajevo, Bosnia. As his open car rolls through the city, a young Serbian nationalist named Gavrilo Princip steps forward and fires 2 shots. The Archduke and his wife are dead. This single assassination sets off a domino effect of alliances and mistrust. Austria-Hungary blames Serbia. Russia steps in to protect Serbia. Germany backs Austria-Hungary. France supports Russia, and Britain, when Belgium is invaded, declares war on Germany. In a matter of weeks, the world plunges into war. What started as a Balkan dispute becomes a global nightmare. Imagine being stuck in a muddy ditch for weeks, maybe months, while bullets whistle overhead and the ground shakes from artillery. This was trench warfare, a brutal, bloody, and stagnant style of fighting that defined the Western Front. From the English Channel to Switzerland, soldiers dug deep into the earth. In between lay no man's land, a hellish strip filled with barbed wire, corpses, and the constant threat of death. The Battle of the Somme, Verdun, Ypres, these became symbols not of glory, but of industrial slaughter. Millions died for inches of land. But this wasn't just Europe's war. In the Middle East, the Ottoman Empire joined the Central Powers, and Arab revolts ignited with help from British officers like T.E. Lawrence. Yes, the real Lawrence of Arabia. In Africa and Asia, colonies were pulled into the conflict. Troops from India, Australia, Canada, and Senegal fought thousands of miles from home. Meanwhile, a new form of warfare emerged: total war. Nations didn't just fight on the battlefield, they fought with factories, propaganda, and civilians. Women entered the workforce. Governments rationed food. Children collected metal for bullets. Even the seas were battlegrounds. German U-boats hunted Allied ships. The infamous Lusitania, a British passenger ship, was sunk, killing over 1,000, including Americans. And then, in 1917, a new player entered the game. After years of neutrality, the United States joined the war in April 1917. Why? Unrestricted submarine warfare, economic ties to the Allies, and the Zimmermann telegram. Germany secretly urging Mexico to attack the U.S. Meanwhile, in Russia, revolution tore the country apart. The Tsar abdicated. The Bolsheviks, led by Lenin, promised peace, bread, and land. In 1918, they signed a peace treaty with Germany, ending the war on the Eastern Front. Now, Germany turned everything west. By 1918, Germany launched one final massive offensive. They pushed hard, but the Allies, now reinforced with fresh American troops and tanks, pushed back harder. The Central Powers collapsed. Bulgaria surrendered. The Ottomans gave in. Austria-Hungary fractured into pieces. And on November 11th, 1918, at 11 a.m., the guns finally fell silent. Over 16 million people were dead. Empires had crumbled. Monarchies vanished. A generation was lost to trenches and trauma. In 1919, the Treaty of Versailles imposed harsh penalties on Germany: war guilt, territory losses, massive reparations. It was meant to ensure peace, but instead, it planted the seeds of resentment. The League of Nations was born, without the power to prevent future war. World War I was supposed to be the war to end all wars. But just 2 decades later, the world would go to war again. History teaches us not just what happened, but why it matters. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with a fellow history lover, and don't forget to subscribe to Across the Ages for more stories from the past that still echo today. Until next time, remember, the past is never